Now return to Let's Play Conan Exiles, and every time I'm going to have to do that because it's the same key binding. Okay, see, the rabbit has changed back. Okay. Yeah, the start record key binding is the same as bring up the admin console, so that's fun. Alright, what are we doing today? Let's continue on here. Why don't we... Yeah, okay, let's shoot an enemy. Bashing heads and lopping off arms is a brutal but necessary part of the life in the exiled lands. You are starting to suspect, however, that it might be better to try and kill your enemies from a distance, and at least hunting antelope will be so much easier. You decide you should find a ranged weapon and try it out. Yes, well, let's learn. There it is. Unlocks for free. I'm guessing that has to do with... no? Ancestral knowledge? Not so much? Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really sure what ancestral knowledge unlocks then. That's weird. But for some reason, bow and arrows are free. They're basic ones, anyhow. I guess we can also learn armor while we're here. Let's learn that too, because that is another journey step. Let's go ahead and make the bow first. Let's go ahead and make that. Start out with about 20 of them. I've also got some meat. Let's just drop the meat. I've already got enough for now. Let's also stash some things. I had a rabbit in the house. Stash all of that I do not need. There, that'll lower my weight just a little bit here. Bring that. I also don't need those. Bring that out. Okay. Let us shoot something. Let's see. We can also go down to scouting a Dafari camp. Let's go to the Dafari, which are a little bit further away. Alright, actually, let's go ahead and shoot. Ah. Graphical glitch is following me here. That's good. Alright. So, normally when I play this... yeah, what the hell is that? Huh. Yeah, that's something. Normally when I play this, I give myself a little bit of a role-playing deal. Like I refuse to eat the flesh of abominations, humans, that sort of thing. I do not use the skin of demonic entities and whatnot. However, this character is a little bit more geared towards being evil, because that is what the whole sorcery thing is about. The expansion here. When you use sorceries, it is supposed to give you corruption, and it's something that up until this point has really been minimized and sort of left out of the game, which, as Funcom has admitted, you know, is half of the whole sword and sorcery. You need the sorcery part. They finally put it in. But we can't really be a good character and do sorcery, so we won't. And there really is only one god that is geared towards cannibalism and consuming of the flesh and everything like that, which I can learn. I have chosen as my deity Derketo, just because. She's actually one of the harder deities to get because you have to go all the way over to here to learn her cult. All the other ones you can pick up. Well, the three main ones you can pick up pretty easily here. Okay, they're fighting a crocodile. Won't worry about that just yet. See, there's a crocodile on the bank over there as well. Trying to avoid that. And we have some yellow lotus. I'll go ahead and grab some of that. Rabbits. They used to have horses up here, and then they've moved them. But you can tame horses and then ride them. Yeah, they're not over here anymore. I guess they were too easy for people to get. So they adjusted that. Anyway, let's find out what we've got here. Shoot an enemy. You took a moment to become used to the flight of the arrow, but once it was under control, you shot your first enemy. Though the bow may not be useful against very fast creatures, you can see that it will give you a decided advantage when attacking from an ambush. What else are we looking for here? We are looking for scouting at Darfari camp. You hear drums throbbing in the night, and you recognize the sound, the cannibals of Darfar. Does this mean that you are in Darfar? You do not know, but you can find out. Are the Darfari wearing bracelets as you are? Are they also trapped in this land? You need to scout one of their camps and find out. Now, I need to see something first. Okay, that is the zoom. I think those keys are reversed from what I'm normally used to. For whatever reason, when they updated this, it completely reset all key bindings and everything. It's just, God, why? Just, why? Alright, well, there's a camp right there. They are not going to be friendly, so we may as well be hostile right away. I don't know if I mentioned this is a bloody game. It doesn't have to be, but I'll take that. It's gonna be, so there you go. And a coin. Useless. Another problem with the game. So, like, way back in the day. There we go. Skinning corpses. Way back in the day, there was a mod. I think it was called the Homebrew mod. And it, aside from adding the ability to craft alcohol in the game, which Funcom then later officially added to the game, it also added traders, so that you could craft basically a booth with a trader in it, and then you could go and you could trade goods to varying ratios, and then also it had in-game currency. Well, you know, it had Conan currency, let's say, in the form of Conan coins, which you could then basically use as a you could use as a method for you know, getting the materials that you needed. It was very good. They have added coins, as we saw, but they're not useful. There are a few places later that you can trade them, but they're for absolutely nonsensical things. Like, it's like five gold coins for a beer, or like some rare item that you don't ever need. Oh boy. I am bleeding. This is not good. We're gonna have to... Oh, no, not good, not good. Oh my god, fine. Of course I missed. Fan-damn-tastic. Oh, time to leave. Are they following me? What's an emergency one there? Okay, of course I decided in my infinite wisdom I didn't need any more my knives. So now I've got to go get some branches. I might be able to knock some off of the trees, but it's really just easier to come down here and get some. Run away from the crocodiles. It's still coming, because of course it is. Damn thing. Okay, let's go. Try and finish this up. Not used to using up my stamina this quickly. I may have to get some points. The restrictions on points. Oh, great! They'll freaking respawn. That's going to be super helpful. There. Oh, come on. I feel like they've changed the hitbox a little bit too. Like I don't. I'm whiffing a lot. Oh, God. Ah. Jeez Louise. Alright. Well, fortunately, I got something new that I want. That's good. I may just want to actually put this on my bar here. No, I... did not appear to have counted. There. I don't know, man. Oh, boy. Severed arms. Take my meat back. Jesus. Okay. So now there's going to be another thing here. Let's see. Throw an orb. You've seen them before dangling on the belts of alchemists. Small glass orbs filled with some bizarre concoction. Whatever's inside them, when exposed to air, it reacts and causes some interesting effects. Okay. Well, now here's a perfect opportunity to use one.
Go to the great feast.
I want you to follow me, and I hate the fact that the archers do not follow. Definitely gonna have to increase my stamina points. And there goes the body. Oh well. Nothing useful on you. And there should be another one in here, and I gotta eat again. Alright, I'll be making adjustments to that for sure. Another coin. Anyway, yeah, so, I don't know if I ever finished this thought, but there are, you know, I could use some thick bones, even though I know that they are human bones. We're going to be less finicky about this. Those coins, they are something that you can use to trade in the NPC cities, but just for very stupid things. And I do not know why Funcom decided that they were just going to ignore that part of the mod and just make it completely worthless. There is a mod. I don't need that right now. Okay, I'll take it. There is a mod. I forget what it's called. I was only playing it for just a very little bit. But they re-implemented the ability to buy useful things. It's just, again, it's one of those things. Funcom is like, hey, let's add this to the game, and then they don't flesh it out. They don't update it to make it good. You may wonder why I've spent so much money on this game, and I sometimes wonder that too. And this is a new thing. We can now get ourselves fighting a sorcerer. I do not know how to unlock sorcery yet. So, taking this guy as a thrall is not something I can do at the moment. Do not fly off the edge there, please. Okay, where'd the guy go? He has that, and we'll take an iron bar. That was also another thing. Obtain an iron bar. Somewhere you have an iron bar and taken your first tottering steps on the path that leads out of the Age of Stone. The shattering of the glass, accompanying reaction, you found a new weapon. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not going to bother reading all that stuff all the time. There is not a scroll on this guy this time around. Okay, too bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and see. So we have the Skelos Cultist Master. Reading this will unlock knowledge of the Kari Raider armors. Okay. We now have armor. It will be later, I guess. And a leather satchel. Satchel is often the sorcerer's most guarded possession, a container of important lore only relinquished when pried from their cold dead hands. It can contain a sorcerer's spell page, reagents used for casting, or other relevant sorcery items. Use. It has given me a sorceress spell page. Rare is the spellbook that is conceived, written, and completed. More often than not, the tome begins life as a nearly empty folio with a few basic spells inscribed within. Then, as new spells and rituals are learned, pages are added and the book becomes something more. A portable archive of arcane knowledge and power, written in blood as black as the night. This page may also be dismantled for its precious ink. Okay, so I'm going to have to get a dismantling bench. Dead Sorcerer's Map. This folded and cracked map is drawn with a skillful hand and details what appears to be a long-forgotten cave network. What lies at the end of the map's prescribed trail is marked only with an arcane symbol. That would be here, which I believe was a cave full of those zombie turtles. So they must have updated that. There's one more thing here, too, as a leather pouch. After the tome, the Sorcerer's Reagent Pouch is perhaps the next most important tool, a carefully curated assembly of arcane reagents necessary for casting spells. Okay. Well, I don't, like I said, I don't know what any of that does just yet, what I need. I'm going to miss, aren't I? Oof, just barely. Just barely. And there's another warrior who's going to be hostile. Just a fighter. Okay. Well, eventually I'm going to have to find good ones that I'm going to want to keep, but for right now we will just... There it is. Under the water there. Seems to be stuck in the water, though. For some reason, they decided to make it so that the creatures in this game cannot swim, including the crocodiles. Which I guess is good, but it allows you to sort of cheese things. If you're being chased, you can get away, which is nice, but a little too easy. And we're out of stamina. Alright. I think this is a safe spot. Let's come in, not there. Attributes, there we go. Agility. Determines the damage you do with agility-based weapons. Slightly increases size of your stamina pool. Increases size of your health pool. Determines size of your stamina pool. Increases your armor by 40 and stamina by 20. Well, let's go ahead and do that then. So I think, if I recall from the developer notes, they said that there will be enough points that you can fully do 3 of those lines. Which is kind of unfortunate. Nice if there were a few more. Alright, we're back. Let's see. Venerating the gods. Why don't we do that? The gods are watching you. Realize that whatever your feelings about the gods in this place, you need to avoid offending them. You should find or create an altar and see what the gods have to offer you. Indeed. Okay, let's go to my hammer. And open this up. Crafting stations. Religion. Derketo, we need stone, wood, twine. I wish that... How do I make that go away? It's just... I gotta get rid of the X. Okay. Well, we're gonna need more stone. Take the twine. And, no. I have built so that the stone and the tree that were here will not respawn. It's okay. I have lowered the radius for claim as much as possible because otherwise, if it were normal, I think these trees would be gone by now. It clears out pretty much everything within a radius of where you start building from a foundation. And this island doesn't look so good without some trees, so we'll try and keep the foliage here as best I can. But anyway, 7. Okay. Back to crafting station. I need wood. Ay. Now we'll go ahead and just take one of these down. This will respawn. Let's actually go over to the place where there is some abundant tree. We're gonna have to fight for it, though. Actually, it'd be easier just to go to this one, where we don't have to fight for it. And actually, another thing we can do is gather bark from trees. I'm not going to read that. You just basically use a pickaxe. And apparently you only gather bark from trees when you use that tool, so let's not do that. There we go. Back we go. are we ready now? Pleasure Palace to Derketo. Let's go ahead and put that one like right here. Right at the edge. About. Where it lines up with the... Let's see where the moon comes up, and then I can maybe align it. I think it'll be like right there. Oh, right there. Well, it's not going to matter, is it? Because it's going to matter where I'm standing that it's going to align. Yeah, whatever. So we'll put it right there. Okay, and put that away. And now, all we got to do is come up in here, open it, and that's enough to venerate the gods. You used an altar and saw immediately that there were things you could create only with divine inspiration, perhaps something to make use of in the future. We need to get a head, okay, and equip a piece of light armor. Right, okay, well this is going to require some luck. We're just going to have to go killing things and then chop off their heads using the cleaver, but we can actually come in now. Oh, well, right, it's no longer through this. I now have to go this way and build a crafting station for Armorer's Bench. Why don't we go ahead and put that on the inside here. Put that right here. I hate that you can't right-click to get out of it. Okay, and now, all this damn... This is human skin, isn't it? Whatever. I can take the reptile hide. I don't believe I have the source. Well, okay, first of all, let's put those away. There is something I can use to strip this hide, reptile hide, down into regular hide, but I don't think I have it just yet. Let's put the bone in there. Okay. So... God, I've got so much unlocked right now. So the basic light armor is not going to be too much. I can find... Ooh, hey. So that takes perfected... Okay, it's going to be a while before I can get that Skelos cultist stuff. So we're not going to bother. Did I pass the light? Oh my god, I can't spell. Okay, here we go. So, I could make the light armor and just the regular generic armor, and I think that actually armor value... Okay. Let's look here. So that's infantry, that is not the lightest. This one. No? Mariners. There we go. 11. Okay. So it's all the same there. Well, let's pick one that's appropriate then for our Kushite here. And I guess that'd probably be like the barbarian stuff. Which is... What is the... Is it assassin? It must be the assassin's piece. We can do better. I've not done this Nemedian stuff yet. This is the one I just bought. You know, this Pictish stuff is actually probably closer. The Kushites in Conan lore are part of the Black Kingdoms. Oh, hey, wizard robe. This will be perfect for what I'm after here. In Conan lore, they're part of the Black Kingdoms south of Stygia, and they are like a combination of Stygian explorers, adventurers who came to become the ruling class, and then there's the warrior class. Oh my god, I need twine. So yeah, just make 9 of them, whatever. And then we go to picked. guess we can do the mask as well, why not? Pictish shield. I don't have enough iron bars, but we can get the Pictish shield for sure. Alright. Oh, I made 2 of these. I meant to make boots. I'll just put this back in here. We'll make a disassembling bench eventually, and I can get that material back. Although at that point, it's honestly not going to matter. Okay, now we're kind of getting into the sorcerer swing of things, I guess. I am hurting for some reason on the health. It's still not full, so I'll pop one of these. Alright. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and dump those. What else? Let's put that away, that away. Put those coins in there. Reagents. Just put all that crap away for right now. Okay. Where's I? Just did that. Should be fine. There we go. Okay. See, so the sun rises in the southwest, and the moon rises in the east. I don't know. It's all screwed up. Actually, so what I should look at is Derketo. Get myself Derketo's Kiss, which I could actually build right now. Need to go get some iron. You are not there. Take that. Just grab sticks off the ground. Before I do this, no, I won't be able to read it here until I go get ahead. So let's just take this now. Okay, show your religious zeal. Your rudimentary acts of zealotry were enough to create physical manifestations of the favor of the gods on the altar. Okay, so yet another tool to use to gain souls for the soul god and all that. I'm not going to need that just yet, though. Well, so let's go get ahead. I might be able to get one off these guys. I think it's going to be easier, actually, to try and get one off an alligator. But let's go kill some of these things and see. Come on. Got nothing. Butchered a corpse, though. Actually, you know what's going to be easier? Antelopes. Let's just run past this guy. We're gonna do better to go get antelopes, for sure. While we're heading over here, we'll go get some other resources, too. And get ourselves a better shield, even a better shield than the Pictish one. I don't know if I have to unlock that, because I feel like that should have been unlocked already. It's not, however. This is not a good weapon for this. These guys are going to run away. Ah, damn it, I knew it. If you don't get it, if you don't get the kill pretty much right away, it is all but impossible. There you go. There you go. I do not know why it is taking so many damn swings to butcher this stuff anymore. Okay, I got a horn. What is going on here? They changed the proximity for which that stuff works. You know what? Actually, that is more likely to drop one. The kudu. There we go. Or the kudo, whatever. Okay, we can just drop all this savory flesh because I now have better exquisite meat. Drop that too. Okay, so I got my head. Get a head. You've taken a head. It is oozing and smells badly, and you're not sure if you can remember how to stuff and preserve it, but you have it. So lonely. Catching fish, planting seeds, mining all the iron in a node. Good, good. But that's not what we're here for right now. We're going to go all the way up here. And try and avoid the hyenas, perhaps. Something just rattled at me over there. And for those with arachnophobia, you may want to skip the next little bit. Well, there's one right down there, but we'll go get them up here. Now this could be problematic. My god, come on. Because we might get poisoned here. Alright, there's a bastard hanging out in the bushes somewhere. There it is. Oh look, I got both of them. Oh boy, these guys are a little bit tougher. Yeah, okay, we're gonna not. Serpentine! I need a better weapon before I can take that on. They're a little bit tougher than I remember them being. Gotcha. Alright. And it's going to tumble all the way down, so let's try and butcher it now. Crying out loud. Goddamn physics. Well, that's not what I wanted either. Okay. It only gave me one. Wonder why that is. Oh. And there you go. Uh-oh, we got our friend. Damn it. Alright. Get out. Well, we'll have to do that later. Getting chitin early would allow me to have a very good shield, but holy shit. It's respawned already. I gotta fix that too. I hate that it readjusted all of my settings. Years and years I've played with all the same settings, and hello. There's a guy up there. And it's changed them all. It's set them all back. So that's real fun. Anyway, I'm going to run back to camp. And, oh, well, I came up there to get silk. Whatever. We'll come back. I'm going to run back to camp. And I guess we'll continue all this next time. Maybe I can get some iron first. Actually, yeah, I think I already ran past some. But there's some more that's... Oh, it's a rock. There's some more that's actually pretty close. I can make it over here. And we'll actually get the other Rasma journal. Let's do that too. And I'm out of stamina. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get used to the changes there. With more skill points in the old game, you could really bump up a lot of stuff a lot faster, and not gonna be used to running out of stamina so much. Rasma 2.
I am not alone here. That was the first revelation that came to me as I crouched, shivering on the banks of the river. There are others, ragged and broken men and women, who light bonfires and huddle close together for warmth. Fools. The light draws unfriendly eyes and makes them easy pickings in the darkness. Their sentries have no night vision to speak of. They do not see me creeping in the bushes around their fires. And while they sleep, I sneak in and steal their food. It's too easy. As the lessons of the streets return, my fear recedes. I've survived before.
Okay, and there's another iron node right there, but it's kind of close to some hyenas, so we'll just call it good. And I probably should have grabbed some coal while I was back up there for the smelting, but we'll deal with it. So yeah, looks like what is coming up next is crafting iron tools, iron weapons. I'm going to be putting down some... Is that a big one? So there are big demonic versions, kind of hard to tell, of some of these creatures, and they're much harder. I cannot tell if that is a normal-sized one, or... I'm trying to look at its eyes. If it's got bright blue... Yep, it's got bright blue eyes. That is a demonic one. Which would be good if I could defeat it, because it would drop things like alchemical reagents and stuff. Demonic blood that's useful for potions and probably sorcery stuff like that. However, I don't have anything that can defeat that right now. So we've really got to work on getting the iron tools, iron weapons, things of that nature, and probably some better armor beyond just this thing. But for now, yeah, we're doing okay. It'll get faster. But man, I definitely need better weaponry, and I guess I've got to look and see what these attributes actually are helping with, because by here you'd think I'd be pretty powerful in the old setup. Not so much now. I think I'm going to have to start moving towards some of these here, and I got enough points. But yeah, anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.